Welcome. Ow. Welcome to my first episode on Batman Arkham Asylum. And why, yes, I will be skipping over every possible cutscene. And as much as I'd like to hear Batman talk, there's only room for one person on here to speak. So, first video on this channel. I'm just gonna act like it's the 100th because I don't want to go through the introductions. I'll tell you what this channel is going to be about. I'm going to tell you about my likes. There's not that many. I'm doing one right now. Mostly going to be about the dislikes. We're going to start the dislikes right here, which is the fact that every time you play this game, you have to go through a 20-minute walk. So this first episode is most likely going to just be this walk. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, YouTube sponsorships, because I cannot stand them. I keep saying them constantly. They're always stupid. So, you got Honey, which sponsors everyone. Nobody likes that. No, does anyone actually use it? See, I've seen it before. And it annoys me because every time you go to something, it's got a pop-up that pops up. And it covers the scroll bar. And if you try to go past it, it has another pop-up. Another thing, Raid Shadow Legends. You cannot get away from that. That advertises people with 2 subscribers. It is everywhere. Does anyone actually play it? How have they not run their budget out on advertisements? That entire app has to be just a cover for money laundering. I've not looked at the screen since I've started. I've just been holding forward. Okay, another one that bothers me. Skillshare. That's the thing where, you know, they're like, for whatever monthly price, you can watch videos of people telling you how to do stuff. That's just YouTube. You can already do that for free. But that's the worst thing about not playing with audio. We don't get to hear Mark Hamill's Joker. But another thing that bothers me, advertisements. Constant advertisements. Now, I am not depressed. YouTube sure does think so. Because that's pretty much all I get advertisements for. It's just stuff for depressed people. I can't go 5 minutes without seeing one of those advertisements for Temu. They've got the AI voice. They've got the very obvious scams that nobody is going to fall for. I mean, you'd have to be an idiot to fall for one of those scams. It's like every day I see that thing, get a Nintendo Switch for $7. Which they've recently changed it. I've started seeing ones where it's get a Nintendo Switch for 99 cents. Killer Croc, who looks different every single game. So I'm gonna play through this. I've made a list of stuff I want to play. This was the first thing I chose because it's short and I can beat it very quickly and efficiently. After this, probably Mario Odyssey, because I can do some speedrunning stuff on it. Or I can do the next game in the series, Arkham City. Thinking Alan Wake, but I kind of want to save that for October. So, the setup that I have for filming this is probably the most uncomfortable thing imaginable. I am in my closet, which is a very small room. I can put one hand on the wall, the other hand on the other side of the wall at the same time. It's so small. And it's so small that I have a desk chair in here that takes up the entire walking space of the room. I have my television, which is on my sock drawer. Yeah, that's where I chose to put it. The Xbox is currently on the floor. It's not on the carpet though, it's got a piece of wood it's on. We should be nearing the end of the long walk. It's been 7 minutes. Yeah, I've never timed this before. So I'm going to say it's about an 8-9 minute walk for a 6-hour game. We're going to walk all the way down there. Another cutscene I can skip. You might ask, why skip the cutscenes? Well, for one, hold on, I don't want to watch them, because I've played the same a dozen times, watched the cutscenes then, I don't want to see them now, plus, makes the game go by faster if I don't have to watch an hour's worth of cutscenes. But suddenly this turns from an 8-hour game to a 6-hour game. I'm not going to go for any of the collectibles either. But one thing I will look at though is this room. This was originally supposed to be all red, but they changed it to green to avoid an M rating. Ow. I'm playing on normal mode because easy is too difficult. Hard is just annoying. And normal is too easy too. But basically in this game, hard is their version of New Game Plus. Which, I like playing that in City, so when I play City, I'll probably play it on hard. I always forget which way I'm supposed to go. I'd break the television screens if I had good aim. Someone open the door. It's the one thing I don't like about this game. The gadgets. They're just slow. Is that a breakable wall? Nope. Just going to avoid all the collectibles. Because I don't need them. All the collectibles are going to get me is upgrade points, and I don't need the upgrades. I'll probably buy the health upgrades and the stealth upgrades, because that's all I really need. Health upgrades are just here for the poison ivy fight. And the stealth upgrades are just to make the stealth go quicker. for the most part, I've memorized where I'm supposed to go. I say this as I just went backwards. Okay. Yep, I thought that was the wrong way. I say that I'm good at the game, and I turn the wrong way. From now on, I'll be checking the map. That's not true. I'm probably going to walk in the wrong direction again. Alright, 11 minutes in, probably halfway through this episode. We've done nothing. We are still at the very start of the game. Okay, we gotta go down here and fight Victor Zsasz. You know, you're supposed to, like, sneak up on him. Why would I do that? I can just beat him up. Okay. Now, everyone says in this game the boss fights are terrible. But I don't understand that, because there's not that many of them. The only things I consider to be actual boss fights are Poison Ivy, Bane, and the Joker. I think the Joker is just a dumb boss fight that has no reason to be here. The Bane fight's fun. The Poison Ivy fight is just difficult. And it's not even fair, which is what makes it difficult, because she can hit you even when you're not standing in the spot where her attacks are. Like this part right here, is we had to save all these people, but we can just choose not to. Yeah, I want to talk about Batman, because I like Batman and I want to talk about it. Talk about the different Batman actors, and why Ben Affleck is the worst, which is for some reason now an unpopular opinion. Which I'm pretty sure is just because there's a lot of people that he's the only Batman that people know now. But just everything about his Batman is just awful. It's the kind of thing with the Henry Cavill Superman where he might not have been terrible if they got a director who was half decent. Pretty sure Zack Snyder is incapable of making a decent movie. And you know, Batman vs. Superman, the one good thing about that movie is the warehouse fight. That's only if you can excuse the amount of people Batman murders. The Titans, which are way too overused in this game, in the entire series. There's no reason for them to come back after this, but they still showed up in City and in Origins. I don't even know why they were in Origins. That was just messing up the story. I might die here. Oh. Alright. Now he's going to... Well, not yet. But... Ah! Dodge. Okay, now he's going to have a heart attack and die instantly. $16 in. Okay, now I got an upgrade point. I can choose what I want to spend that on. Armor or the takedown. I don't know. I don't really need this right now, so I'm going to go with takedown. It's one of the worst things about this game is if you come to a point where there's an upgrade you wanted, it's a lot more difficult to just grind than it is in the other games. Because, you know, in City or Origins, you can just run around and fight criminals. It's the one part of the game that will always confuse me is Commissioner Gordon leaving, and then at the end of the game he shows up again. Makes no sense how he's still here. You saw him leave. It's just impressive that in that amount of time the Joker was able to capture him again. You know, Batman does not kill people, but he definitely paralyzes them. Like when he stomps directly on someone's back, they are not walking again. And, you know, one of the complaints I've always heard about this game is that people say, you can just play the entire game with detective vision on. Now, what I don't understand is why you would want to. Now, when I get to City, though, that one's a lot better. I think this is probably the worst thing in the series, which is an unpopular opinion because this is considered to be like the best one. I just don't think it's the best because it's just way too slow. It's parts like this, though, that always confuse me because I know where I'm supposed to go, I just don't know how to get there. It's like I know I'm supposed to go up, but I don't know where to go from. Everything about City, though, is better. It's got a better combat, it's got a better world. Story is, kind of better. It's kind of the worst thing with all these games is the story. Another thing that I can complain about Nintendo. Not complaining about Nintendo, is I have no problems with Nintendo. It's people that complain about Nintendo that bother me. So they will complain about anything. So the Nintendo Direct was about 2 weeks ago, probably by now. I do not remember how long it's been. It's probably been about a week and a half since the Direct. But I watched it live, and it was very disappointing because there was not anything in there that I was interested about. The only thing in there that I thought I was actually going to play was that F-Zero game, and I played it once and did not care about it. It's cool that F-Zero came back. So this is one of my problems. It's hard to talk while also concentrating on this game. Okay, door's locked. So I've been going for 22 minutes now, so I'm going to keep playing until I get to a... Yeah, probably till I get past this room. I just witnessed 2 murders, so, it's always a good stopping point. They see me? Yep. I don't think this is going to go well. Okay. I think they just reset. That's one. I'll keep going until I get to the stealth rooms. I think that's the next room. There's no quick takedowns in this game. I think the only takedowns are, basic stealth, the inverted takedown. There, I can go and torture this guy. Hello. I'll never understand the ESRB, their rating system, because their ratings are just insane. Because they'll go back and forth on what you can and can't have. It's like Batman Arkham Knight got an M rating because of 2 things. Torture. There's torture in Arkham Origins. And Batman running over a guy's head with a tire and threatening to kill him with a tire. Which I don't know why that would cause an M rating. It's not like he was actually going to do it. But yeah. Other things confuse me. The Tomb Raider collection, 3 PlayStation 1 games that were all rated T. They get a remaster, which basically all they did was make Lara Croft look like a human. It gets an M rating. For no reason. That's not gonna work. Okay. Out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. It's like this game, too. Gets a T rating. Was gonna get an M rating due to just one spot of blood. Don't kill me. Perfect. Unseen superhero. I gotta go solve the easiest riddle in the game. Yeah, he's dead. And door locked. Alright. Now I gotta wait here for the Riddler to finish talking. Now, I've never played the Dark Souls games, but they confuse me. 1 and 3 are rated M, but 2 is rated T. What did 1 and 3 do that 2 didn't? This guy looks messed up. If anybody is drunk on the job, it's this guy. Alright, get out of my way. There's that one guy, you know, if you look up Nintendo, his videos will usually be at least the 5th thing that pops up. Hold on. Okay. Now, yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to do the riddles. I've been going for 28 minutes too. Long past my 20-minute deadline. That's the first episode. I can make that. I'll stop it at exactly 30 minutes. You don't even have to call me out on that. I already know it's a lie. But I'm going to go till I finish talking about this guy. His videos, you know, they'll pop up. Usually, search Nintendo. His videos usually within the top 5 things to pop up. It's a different video every time, so I'm pretty sure he uploads about 10 times a day. You know what? I'll tell you about it next time. You gotta stay tuned to see what I'm talking about. Thank you for watching. Part 2 is probably up as you're watching this. Go to it. Please, I beg of you. Next time I will hopefully rescue Commissioner Gordon and finish what I was talking about. Thank you for watching. And you know the rest.